here it is. You don't want to miss out on the Doody collaboration we have, featuring some of our favorite dark side characters. There's the tote bag, and with fat canvas and leather trim, handles and straps, inside pockets, outside pockets, cell phone pocket, credit card, slot, and purse feet, and snap closures. We have a letter carrier, also with coated canvas, leather trim, handles and straps, 100% cotton lining, polished gold plated hardware, and it features the inside and outside pockets, cell phone pocket, it has a zipper closure, and a luggage tag from the event. And lastly, on the side there is the wristlet, coated canvas also, with leather trim, handles, straps, 100% cotton lining, inside pockets, and adjustment handle. At the beginning of May of each month, the Star Wars community celebrates the fan holiday, May the 4th. And for those fans who choose to spend that time with us here at the Disney parks, we'd like to offer something unique to them at Disneyland and Disney World. On May the 4th, we'll debut this new collection featuring adult apparel, drinkware, dated ornament, and pins.
How many people here has done a Disney AAC?
Star Wars returns with the Disney Cruise Line and Star Wars AAC, Disney Cruise Line in January 2018. We'll release a sneak peek of the designs coming for next year. First design is the Rebel Imperial combination with our Disney Cruise Line ship. And these unique posters are created in the style of classic Star Wars propaganda posters, featuring the Disney Cruise Line storytelling for Star Wars twists. And all by Disney Star Wars AAC, everybody's having fun. We had a little bit of fun with these universities.
So future park releases. So not specifically connected to a specific event, we are very happy to share some of our upcoming product releases, some of our fan categories such as toys, plush, pin trading, and collectibles. Now, this one here, the mouse droid, is not actually new. It has been used recently, but it has become a fan favorite with kids and collectors. If you haven't had a chance to play with it yet, it is loaded with some great features such as standard RC functions, authentic sounds, a concealed missile launcher. It also has a rechargeable battery, and the remote control is actually inspired by the chest plate of a TIE Fighter. And for those of you that can read Airbrush, you may notice that the word mouse is actually spelled out on the controller. When I actually brought one here to see if we can get the sound to work. It takes some pairing. Quinn didn't charge the mouse droid. It's okay, it happens. But it's fantastic.
At any moment, there will be a mouse droid sound, so do not be alarmed.
Available at our locations on property. So, I know there's a lot of fans of the Droid Factory in the room today, and so let's talk about the Droid Factory program. In addition to the build experience, we've enjoyed brand new unique droids constructed from our buildable droid parts through the card and box sets you see here on the screen. Today, we released 7 card figures, starting with R2-D60 for the 60th Disneyland, and 2 box sets, with the most recent one being our Rogue One core bag. And in case you missed the beginning of this presentation, came late, we are releasing 4 additional sets this week as part of Star Wars Celebration. I think Quinn's got the mouse droid working. Again, fantastic.
Good job, Quinn.
So as part of, as I mentioned earlier, the first ever buildable protocol droids were released with C-3PO and R3DO. I personally wanted to create buildable protocol droids for a long time. So this is not the end of protocol building at Disney Parks, not even close. Beginning tomorrow at Disney's Hollywood Studios, we will launch the Droid Factory, Build a Protocol Droid program. So in this image, as you can see here, it shows just a few of the unique droids that you can build with a new series of over 70 new parts. Each droid is different and has their own unique personality and colors. So now at the Droid Factory, we'll feature all new droid builds, including 3PO protocols, RA7 protocols, Bomb Series protocols, CZ communication droids, and vendor droids featured from Star Wars The Clone Wars. Mix and match these droids to create one that's uniquely yours. These droids feature over 20 points of articulation. It's also good to note that in addition to this experience, we will also continue with the build and Astromech. We will continue to refresh that series for new parts coming soon. But as we're speaking of Astromechs, for more the fun continues with this new release coming for D23 happening July 14th, 16, 2017 at the Anaheim Convention Center. This droid is R5 D23. And get ready for the next one.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Also releasing at Disneyland Resort and Walt Disney World during the week of D23 Expo will be the introduction of a buildable BB-8 to the Droid Factory platform.
Thank you.
We also have, during the Halloween season, R3B0017. It will debut at locations through Walt Disney World and Disneyland. This is our second Halloween-themed droid release, and this one features glow-in-the-dark and a clear dome, just like our other R3s in the series. Ending the year in 2017 holiday season is R3H17. We'll also debut at locations of Walt Disney World and Disneyland. I would have to say the mistletoe accessory is one of my personal favorites. Although we can't release another today, we are also planning to release another 4-pack by the end of the year, and another 2-pack by the end of the year, but more on that in the future.
We had a little, it's still confidential, but I could put it in Jen so you can mention it.
Okay, so now that you
Don't give it away.
So now that you all have hundreds of different droids that you probably built at the Droid Factory, with our protocol ones and with the Carta collection, we want to give you a place for these droids to play. So, coming soon to Disney Parks, we will still confidential, mind you.
Y'all promise not to tell, right?
It's a companion piece to the Droid Factory. So for those of you that were at Celebration in Anaheim in 2015, we kicked off the Ewok celebration with the release of Chief Chirpa and Wicket the Ewok. If you've been collecting all of them, this picture will soon represent your personal collection, assuming you pick up the newest releases shown today. We've already told you about Papalu, released today at our booth, but upcoming for D23 will be another inhabitant of Endor. In July, be sure to add Breatha to your Ewok collection celebration.
And moving on to collectibles, Disney Parks is going to release 3 new sculpted pieces. The first will be the Han and Chewbacca piece. This will come in early September. The base on this one actually illuminates. The droids will actually follow a few months later. Each droid also has a light-up feature. And lastly, we'll feature the Kylo and Rey piece. It comes with a separating base, really to simulate that key moment from Star Wars The Force Awakens. The holidays are a special time for Star Wars fans. Pin trading is definitely going to get on the fun with 4 new holiday-inspired pin and pin sets. The first is a Droid Ornament 3-pin set. It comes with 3 pins on a card. It has a high concentration level of glitter and, of course, covered in hanging. We have a 4-pin set on a card. These are our Star Wars stockings. The next individual pin is our Stormtrooper Santa. And another favorite of mine are BB-8 Santa-inspired spinner pins. So, for those of you that have been looking for more ways since 1980 to really express the emotions felt by Han Solo and Princess Leia when they had their lines of "I love you and I know," we will offer these two pieces of headwear. You can decide which of you and your partner will wear them. And I'm excited to share a little bit of our women's apparel, really with the opening of the Star Wars boutique locations at Disneyland and Disney's Hollywood Studios in 2015. The parks have really enjoyed a great opportunity to really develop a lot more fashion with our female Star Wars guests in mind. These are just a couple of our... These are just a couple of fashions. I'll try to give you a couple of highlights. The first one really is a mesh yoke short sleeve fashion top. Has art and holographic foil print for the Star Wars logo. The second is an A-line dress, printed Rebel icon logo on the top, and sublimated all-over pattern on the bottom skirt. Next we have a long sleeve raglan, glitter execution for BB-8. The next is a tank, rhinestone-studded shoulders, printed front and back art, and the last on this page is a keyhole back dress, sublimated front art and back on the top. And then next, coming in spring 2018, we have a fashion tank with slash back, fully sublimated art front and back, a long sleeve burnout raglan, distressed water-based screen print on it. We have a tie front fashion tank featuring our favorite princess. It's a photo real image with the word Rebel completely blocked. And last, we have a tank with an all-over print. The main art is screen printed with foil accents. So, thank you for being very kind to me and letting me try to express to you women's fashion. I know, I try to do it verbal justice, but no one can really express excitement around a collection like our next guest panelist. So, actress, author, cupcake maker, Ahsoka Tano herself, and my good friend, Ashley Nextone. I love it. This is fresh off of Ashley's runway. This is a new item just for Marks. Switch it up.
It's on the slides. Oh, there it is. Should we just dive right in?
Go for it. She knew more about it than any of us.
Well, thank you so much for the wonderful intro. And hello, everyone. Thank you so much. If you know anything about me, then you know that I am a massive, massive Disney fan. I joke and say that if they studied my DNA, I think Disney is probably in my DNA. And I grew up in Orlando, Florida, and my dad worked for Disney. He worked, he was a meat and seafood buyer for Disney parks. And then I was a cast member the day I turned 16. And to be a designer now for Disney parks is truly a dream come true. And Disney was actually the very first retailer that gave her universe a shot before any other retailer did. These guys up here on the stage and some other amazing people that work for Disney parks gave me a shot when I had a couple of t-shirts and I said that girls wanted to buy Star Wars t-shirts. When everyone else at the time was laughing me out of the room and said, girls don't want to buy Star Wars, I said, yes, they do. Almost half of all Star Wars fans are women and girls, and we want stuff just like, you know, the guys do. And so we started with a couple of t-shirts. Disney parks gave us the shot. And I'm excited to share some new designs with you today because we're expanding from t-shirts now to fashion. So these are 4 items. You guys are literally the first to see these designs. They're not out yet. They're coming out in late summer, fall. but we have a new Tatooine dress, and then the AT-AT poodle skirt that you saw. I just got my sample in, so I had to wear it. The matching cardigan, and then a super cute Android tank. So these will be new and exclusive to the parks. And so then these, you really, like all of this is brand new for the most part. So these are items that are coming this fall. So a new BB-8, cute little cold shoulder raglan, a BB-8 hoodie, and then also I'm kind of in love with the poodle skirts right now. And girls, I'm feeling you with Dapper Day. We need more Star Wars stuff for it at Dapper Day. So I had to get the BB-8 version of the skirt. So very excited to share that today. And then this new Rey jacket. So I love the vest that Rey is wearing at the end of the film, but then wanted to kind of merge it with her costume. So this is very much an inspired by piece, but this is coming this fall. This is a new Rey jacket that you will see at the parks and at the stores. And then, of course, just our classic May the Force Be With You raglan. So you'll see more, just her universe kind of evergreen and everyday designs, and then some more fashion designs. Okay, so this, you may recognize this style. This, if you follow us, you know that I'm obsessed with Ashley Taylor, the artist. And she's so fantastic. We call ourselves Ashley Squared. And she just, we both love Disney together and geek out together. So Ashley's already done a couple pieces for us, but she did this new piece. Actually, she's known for her vanity series, and she does a lot of the vanities with the different princesses. And I called her up one day and I said, Ashley, we need a vanity for Princess Leia. This was actually before the passing of Carrie Fisher even, when I asked her to do this piece. And so it means so much to us for her universe. So actually was talking with Brad one day, and I was like, Brad, Ashley's known for her art. We love the Wonderground Gallery. Can we, actually launch designs in the Wonderground Gallery and have Ashley Taylor's art sold as prints, but then we'll also sell the fashion and the garments. So we're doing, we did it with our kind of Star Wars Mirror Glare timeline designs. And now this is going to be our next event at the Wonderground Gallery. It's going to be around Mother's Day, so we're going to do it on the West Coast at the Wonderground Gallery, and then also in the co-op location at Disney Springs on Mother's Day. So this shirt will be available as well as print, and you can come. We're going to do a signing, and you can get it on both the shirt and the print. But it's just such a beautiful piece that Ashley did, and we're excited to have a signing together. And then
I just want to add, I know this is a Star Wars celebration, and we love our Star Wars, but I asked Ashley a couple days ago. This particular panel for me is always such a beautiful crossroads of Disney parks and Star Wars, and she's getting ready to do some awesome new things for the park. So I asked her to bring just a couple slides to give a sneak peek at some of the great things she has for parks. These next couple pieces, you won't see a lot of Star Wars content, but I think you're going to love them.
Are you ready? So we are so excited. We've actually had a Haunted Mansion collection designed for a very long time. And we've been working with the amazing Parks team. I actually see several members here. I just want to thank the Parks team for how supportive they've been of her universe and allowing us to literally make our fangirl dreams come true. So we've designed the ballerina dress. And you'll be able to buy it as a dress and with the matching capelet. It's beautiful, and it's not a costume. I mean, this one's very closely inspired by her costume, but these are beautiful dresses, well-made fabrics that honestly you're going to want to wear to Dapper Day and also just kind of wear everyday occasions and live in. And they all have pockets. Okay, so I'll have to explain it. And this one was designed by Ashley Taylor as well. This is the ballroom scene. So I tasked Ashley Taylor to go ride Haunted Mansion over and over and over again.
Darn.
to kind of sketch and take as many photos as she could of the ballroom scene, because we wanted that beautiful kind of Haunted Mansion dress that was inspired by the ballroom scene. So we're very excited, because as you can see, this is very much just you know, an inspired by piece, but this is a pretty close replica of the ballroom scene, because I can tell you, I'll have to ask Ashley how many times she rode the ride. So, if you know me, you know I'm really obsessed with Alice in Wonderland. I am a massive fan. That would kind of be an understatement. I've turned my dining room and my home into Wonderland, my office into Wonderland. I secretly believe I'm Alice in Wonderland. So, of course, now, is Cody here? The other Cody, I know this Cody's here. Okay, I was meeting with another gentleman who works on with the Parks team named Cody, and we were just gushing about Alice in Wonderland, and he had said, I really want you to make the teacup skirts one day. And of course, that was a dream of mine as well, and I said, Cody, I will make this happen. So we've been dreaming of these for a while, so we're going to have the teacups as skirts, and then the matching cardigan has the dormouse with teapots all over the cardigan. So we're super excited. I know that fans are making these skirts yourselves because they don't exist, and I'm excited to say that they will finally exist. So it's coming soon, coming this fall. I can't say an exact date yet, but we are making them, and I cannot wait to share them with you.
Big thank you to Ashley. I think that was her.
Yes.
Blow our mind, blow my mind, and all of the fashion and the great design that you really bring to us. It's very special, and with your history with the parks, it always has a unique twist.
Well, thank you. And if I can also just thank all of you, the fans, because we showed up at Star Wars weekends with, like I said, a couple of t-shirts, and against the odds. And I said, never tell me the odds. And we sold out the first weekend because of you. So the only reason I'm up here getting to design exciting new designs is because we kind of proved that girls want this stuff together. So thank you for your support, because I wouldn't need your support. And thank you to the parks.
More slides to share. One of the questions we always get after the panel, the parks, we have a lot of destinations, we have a lot of locations. We always get asked, where can you find the Star Wars assortment? It's not all in one place. We have a very broad assortment. There truly is something for everyone. So I want to just highlight our Star Wars destination locations that really exist within the Walt Disney World Resort, the Disneyland Resort, and there are, of course, always highlights of our assortment on shopdisney.com and our Shop Disney Parks app. I know, I'm so excited about this film, I can't stand it. Due to the current restrictions on sharing images, we can't share anything specifically with you today, but I do want you to know, much like The Force Awakens, we have a very broad assortment of products for Star Wars The Last Jedi. It is fantastic, they are exciting. The parks have done some great exclusives, so we hope to again be your destination for the best that Star Wars has to offer, and of course always offer something unique for joining us at Disney Parks. And to follow that with another thing I can't talk about. I know many of you know we're deep into design of these fantastic lands at Disneyland and Disney's Hollywood Studios, set to open in 2019. Really the bulk of our time now back at Disney Parks is spent designing really unique products that everyone is going to be so excited about when we get to open this land. It really takes Star Wars to a whole new level. I can't wait for you all to see it, and I hope to soon someday be able to talk to you about it. But I couldn't get through the panel with at least acknowledging that it is a big part of what the future holds for all of you and for all of